Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Hicks. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Hicks. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Nick's going to throw for it. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. A short kick down to the center.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. One more time with Hampton. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Hampton is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. Whoa! He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. at the 35. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. That one good for 29.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Once again, it's Gentile. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
They'll go again with Gentile. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Hampton. And he's in! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, New Orleans. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll start on the ground with Gentile. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he will score again. Omarion Hampton barricade smoking. His third touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. Extra point by Little is good. And the Saints will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. Forced to his right, taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
At the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. 3rd and 7.
On the play. It's now 3rd down and 7.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New Orleans.
First down, Saints.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 21-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. On first down, it's Mahomes. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the Saints first down. Able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4-down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, a Saint was able to get on it quick, so they're going to keep the ball.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of the bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This about as short as you can get. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down. Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it. And it brings up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Throwing. Nix. Little short pass here. Fought by his tight end. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. The ball comes out. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on down.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Two minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Now a toss, left side for Hampton. And he's into the end zone yet again. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, New Orleans. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4th first-half touchdown. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No game.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Yellow!
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
A first down throw for Nick. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. In the pocket looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Yellow.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is first touchdown this year. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. Saints add on to their already sizable lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 42 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Yellow.
On third and goal, they'll run for it. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal.
Brings up fourth and goal.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Leading the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down. They run out of the gun with Genji. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground with Genji. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. They'll try to pick it up with Genji. He's going to have enough for that first down. Tackle made up at the 18-yard line.
And Kansas City Chiefs.
Once again, it's Genji. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Andrew Makuba on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw is Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genji. Oh, he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. They'll try it now with Genji. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Xavier Watts there to bring him down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Right back to the fullback. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down, Saints.
Now a give on the ground, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
I don't need to. I go on.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second down, they need 3.
Yellow.
On second down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Yellow.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now it is 1st and goal.
Back
Back to the ground after the penalty. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard
He
line.
was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Yellow.
They'll run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Saints. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the throw. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
11.
They'll go again with Genty. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 20. And the Chiefs have a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Huddle.
They'll run with Genty. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, my son. 44.
Here's Nix to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Oh, my son.
Now Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
37-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 2 minutes. minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, here's a 2nd and 9.
37. Oh, my son.
To throw is Nix. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, KC.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Run right at the gut with Jensen. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7.
So everything this defense talks about, like, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He'll find Jensen out of the backfield. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Genty. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Sunday. Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, really the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score. They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Hey, Ripley.
Hampton trying to work inside. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll go again with Hampton. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.